Hi, Cancer. Sorry for the delay in getting this out. For those of you that don't know, my son was hit by a car last month. And it's just like every time I try to do these videos, something happens. And so since then, I've been taking care of him because he was unable to do much of anything by himself. So now I am trying to get back at it here. So Cancer, leave out those other videos I posted earlier. I did, but about 2 weeks before March, just before the accident happened, and ever since then I haven't had a chance to finish the rest, but I do apologize for this. Okay, so Cancer, this is for April 2025 spiritual messages. Cancer, April 2025 spiritual messages. What do you guys got for Cancer? You guys, thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. Cancer, 2025 April. Cancer. Let's see here. Cancer, you guys are being asked to start taking the initiative in your life. Some of you guys have just been letting life happen, right? You're not sure what to do with your life anymore. It's just like everything you ever tried just doesn't work out. But the issue is you're hoping for. I mean, I'm not saying that you're waiting on someone to help you out, but there's something about where you're hoping for something that doesn't fall at your feet, right? You're hoping for things just to finally start happening for you. But the universe is telling you that, and I think you already know this intuitively, that things aren't just going to fall at your feet. You're going to have to work hard for them. And you are going to fall sometimes, and that's okay. Falling here and there is not going to hurt you, okay? It's only going to strengthen you. It's going to push you out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is not success. There isn't success in comfort zone. So I want you to keep that in mind. And the universe also wants you to pour more love into yourself. And self-love is kind of a broad term and many different, and you really have to see it in different ways, okay? Now, self-love can mean that maybe you're chasing after somebody that doesn't love you back. Maybe you're working a job that you hate, but you do it anyways because it pays the bills, which is fine. You should always don't quit your job just yet. But you might want to start thinking about what you can do, on the side while you're waiting to find a new job or, something like that. Because I just get this feeling like you're stuck in this little comfort zone of yours, and you're afraid to move out of it because you're afraid that just maybe it won't work, or maybe, what's the point? Everybody else is doing the same thing that I'm doing. It's no reason to even do it. But I want you guys to keep in mind, this is the image you're giving me. You know how, let's say you love tacos, right? And you have all these places you can get tacos, right? And they all taste differently. And I don't care, how, tacos are tacos, but every place has a specific taste to them that, some people prefer and others don't. Same thing with your side, what you can do on the side. Just because other people are doing it doesn't mean that there's no chance of you succeeding. All it means is that you're just going to have to put yourself out there and hope for the best. What's meant for you is going to find you. But you're going to have to put yourself out there and try it, okay? And also, you guys got to start doing some meditations. I get this, like, tightness in my neck, tightness in my chest. Like stress. A lot of stress. And the stress is more self-imposed than it is actually external because... yeah, people might be stressing you out, but don't be stressing you out because you allow them, okay? Some people can just be mean and cruel, and there's not a lot you can really do about it. And I get you've been dealing with, like, a lot of toxic people these days, and people are just toxic because they're scared, all right? That's just the truth of it. People are toxic because they're scared, and then once they get out of that fear mind, all of a sudden they feel stupid because they just created chaos when they really didn't need to. So let's go ahead and go on to this Cancer. You guys are being asked to find some level of creativity in a world that's dark, okay? You've been dealing with a lot of just toxic people, like betrayed, right? Stabbed in the back multiple times by people. And the universe just wants you to understand that, you can't control what those other people do. You can only control how you react. And I remember, because last night I had this thought, and I put it in my notepad. I have a notepad on my phone. And I just said, for every time someone betrays you, they have a choice to not betray you. If they choose to betray you, then they will get bad karma. You then will have a choice to get revenge or to move on. If you choose to get revenge, then you will have to live the same lesson over and over again. And also deal with karma by being betrayed. Everyone has a choice in life. Treat people with kindness and compassion or treat them cruel. We are here to learn to be better people through our choices. Remember, before you do anything, ask yourself who would be harmed by your choices. Make better choices to change your life for the better. Now, these choices can be, doing meditations. I mean, we're all guilty of it, right? We all deal with that specific person who might have pushed the button the wrong way and made us feel really agitated or frustrated, and we lashed out at them, right? But meditating will help you calm your nerves just a bit, a lot of your anxiety. There's also a level of you needing to know who you are, because once you know who you are, no one can really mess with you, right? There's a point where they're just not going to get where they need to go. I'm sorry. There's a point where once you know who you are, they can't do anything to you, okay? Now, it's time to open your heart and find compassion and be understanding, okay? Because you're somebody who is in pain, and, don't ever take another person's behavior personally, because it's not about you, it's about them. It's better to be compassionate and generous with others when you're kind and grateful, but it's most difficult to be kind and compassionate to those who hurt you, right? So basically what universe is saying is that they want you to, even when somebody treats you bad, turn around and treat them with kindness and compassion, right? Understand that they are hurting you because they're hurt. Don't turn around and try to hurt them again, because you're not helping anything. Now, it doesn't mean you should ever take abuse from anybody, okay? I'm just going to put that out there. Don't ever take abuse from another person. Sometimes you just got to walk away. It's okay to walk away and say, you know what? I wish you nothing but good luck, a lot of love and light. Good luck with what you're dealing with, but I have to deal with me. That's called self-love, right? Because you're pulling yourself out of the chaos that comes in when you're around people who are just cruel, right? People who are mean always have chaos around them. That's just the truth of it, and you don't want to be around that. You just don't. And so also understand that everybody else's bad behavior is temporary. At some point in time, they do pull their head out of their butt, right? At some point in time, they see the reality of their actions. It just takes some time. Sometimes you just gotta walk away and just say, you know what, here, I give you love and kindness. You know what, here's some light, some healing, but I'm thinking for myself, and I have to walk away, and I gotta do what's right for me. And then you walk away. You move on, and you do something for you. That's kind of how April's going to be for you. Hang in there, and you'll be just fine, okay? And if you've listened all the way up until this point, if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel and hit the like button. And if you would like a private reading, go ahead and send me an email. I will respond to your email as quick as I can. I do get the emails on my phone, so I do see them. And I check them periodically through the day. Anyways, you guys take care, and thank you for being here, and I really appreciate your time. All right, bye.